Has someone ever been fired because of you? Absolutely, and I would do it again. I was in line at a market, and there was just one person ahead of me. The assistant manager was at the register, and just as the person in front of me left, the regular cashier returned from her break. Instead of simply walking away and letting her take care of me, he turned to her and began yelling because she was 3 minutes late coming back from her break. "How dare you take up my time? I am way more important than you, and I could fire you for this," he screamed, as I stood there waiting to pay for my groceries and leave. The poor girl was incredibly embarrassed and turned to me to apologize, and I lost it. I looked him square in the eye and said, "How dare you dress down a staff member in public? I manage a staff of 60 and would never yell at my staff in front of anyone because it is incredibly unprofessional and embarrassing for every person standing in this line. Where is the manager?" I asked, and proceeded to hunt him down. I spent 10 minutes dressing down the manager in his office and told him that I would take it to the corporate level if that man was not promptly fired for his actions. I found out later that he had been harassing this poor girl for weeks, and no one had gone to the manager about it out of fear of retribution. I never again saw that assistant manager, and later heard that he was fired on the spot after I left. The staff was so much nicer and happier without him there, and I received a personal letter of apology from the manager, thanking me for letting him know what had happened that day. By the way, I have done this 3 other times at different places, and had the same outcome at all of them. I am not looking for someone to be fired when I walk in the door, but I know what it feels like to have a boss who thinks it's okay to terrorize their staff, and I refuse to allow it to happen in front of me ever again. No one has the right to go after a staff member in front of customers. It is unprofessional and makes those in charge look like power-hungry bullies who are out of control. Someone has to be the champion of those who are too afraid to speak because they fear losing their job, and being the loudmouth that I am happy to step up.